Welcome to the Airlift Workshop, where you get expertise from the air suspension specialists, keeping you on the road and in top condition for over 70 years. Today, we'll be demonstrating the installation of our WirelessOne tank with EZ Mount on a Chevy Silverado. This installation video can also be used for a WirelessAir tank with EZ Mount kit. If you purchased the tank upgrade kit for an existing WirelessOne system, please reference the installation manual for additional steps specific to the upgrading process. Remember, this video does not replace your installation guide, so grab yours out of the box and let's get started. Determine the layout of the components for your vehicle. Several components and fittings have orientation requirements which can be found in the installation manual. The EZ Mount comes pre-assembled for vertical installation with the included U-bolt for a drill-free install in some applications. If you plan to mount the EZ Mount bracket horizontally, you need to reposition the solenoid filter bracket and air line into the correct orientation. Refer to the printed installation manual for instructions on removing the manifold and solenoid bracket to adjust the orientation and reassemble. We will begin our installation by installing the drain cock into the tank point facing downward. Apply tape or pipe dope and install 1.5 to 2 turns beyond finger tight. Install the blow-off valve across the belly of the tank using an available port and tighten 1.5 turns beyond finger tight. Install a 1/4-inch MNPT by 1/4-inch PTC elbow fitting to the last of the belly ports. Install a 1/4-inch hex nipple from the tank to the filter, and then install an elbow fitting from the filter to the end port facing the manifold EZ Mount assembly. Apply tape or pipe dope and install 1.5 to 2 turns beyond finger tight. If the compressor leader line cannot reach the tank directly, install an elbow fitting on the last end port. Apply tape or pipe dope and install 1.5 to 2 turns beyond finger tight. Attach a barbed tube fitting to the compressor air intake. If you're not installing the leader line directly to the tank, attach the straight PTC fitting to the end of the leader line. Apply tape or pipe dope and install 1.5 to 2 turns beyond finger tight. Center punch and drill holes using the compressor or the drilling template. Secure the compressor using the supplied hardware. Use the drilling template provided in the installation manual, or using the tank itself, mark and pre-drill 4 holes for the tank. We'll be using the self-threading screws to secure the tank in our installation. If you're not using the included U-bolt to install the EZ Mount, use the included drilling template or the EZ Mount itself for marking and pre-drilling mounting holes. Use a 1/4-inch drill bit to make pilot holes. Install with self-tapping screws or hex cap bolts. If you purchased the upgrade system, a bracket comes included that allows you to easily remote mount this assembly. To pre-build this assembly, use tape or pipe dope for all connections. Assemble the T adapter to the solenoid valve. Ensure the T side points upwards. Assemble the adapter fitting to the outward side of the T adapter. Assemble the filter to the adapter on the filter outlet side. Attach the pressure switch to the T adapter's upward outlet. Assemble the straight fitting to the outlet side of the solenoid valve. Assemble the elbow fitting to the inlet side of the filter. Ensure the filter and solenoid are both in the same vertical direction. Lastly, the filter needs to be assembled to the bracket using a serrated hex cap screw, split lock washer, and flat washer torqued to 18 to 24 inch-pounds. This is now ready to be attached to the vehicle. Locate the bracket position based on the previously chosen component layout. Drill 2 pilot holes with a 1/4-inch drill bit. Install self-threading screws. Attach the wiring harness to the top or bottom of the EZ Mount bracket with tree mounts and zip ties. Install the connector off the main harness to the manifold. You should hear an audible click when attaching the connector to the manifold. Crimp the red butt connectors between the solenoid valve and the main harness labeled solenoid valve. Apply heat to the butt connectors to seal them. Crimp the blue butt connector to one of the black wires off the pressure switch and the main harness wire labeled pressure switch. Apply heat to the butt connector to seal it. Crimp a yellow terminal to the other black wire on the pressure switch. This will be needed to attach to the frame using a self-tapping screw. This must have a good ground connection to the frame. Cut off the terminals on the compressor before attaching to the main harness. Crimp the yellow butt connectors between the compressor and the main harness compressor wires. Apply heat to the butt connectors to seal them. Use a self-tapping screw to secure the harness relay to the frame. Attach zip ties to secure components every 6 to 8 inches all the way down to where you mounted the wiring for the tank, manifold, and compressor. Install an air line from the filter outlet on the tank to the air inlet of the pressure switch. Connect the air line from your air spring kit to the outlet port of the manifold. Connect an air line to the elbow fitting on the tank belly and route to the remote mount fill port. This port can be used to attach the included coiled utility air hose. The quick connect fitting on the other end can be used to attach air-powered accessories. Screw a 1/4 inch FNPT by 3/8 inch barbed tube fitting onto the inlet air filter and hand tighten. No thread sealant needed. Attach the 3/8 inch air line provided in the filter pack to the barbed tube fitting on the remote inlet air filter and secure appropriately. Route the air line to the inlet port of the compressor. Attach the cut end of the 3/8 inch air line to the barbed tube fitting of the air inlet port on the compressor. Be sure to route the air lines to the air springs before connecting the wireless air system to the vehicle battery. The red wire should be connected to the positive battery terminal and the black wire connected to the negative terminal. The pink wire is a low amperage wire that should be connected to a 12-volt circuit that is controlled by the vehicle ignition. Check a wiring diagram for your vehicle or test for an appropriate circuit to use. The system will not operate properly without this connection. See the included documentation if you need more information. Installation is now complete. To set up and use the WirelessOne or WirelessAir system with tank, you will need to download and install the appropriate app for your device. Please use the included user guide that came with your kit for more information. That does it. Remember, you can find more information about all of our products at airliftcompany.com, and our knowledgeable customer service team is always just a phone call away. Thanks for joining us in the Airlift Workshop.